Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is January the 19th, 2021, and I gotta go over the scary stuff from CNN. But first, I got some comments on my video of free speech and Parler. The first one is from Poji, whatever. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. So let me get this right. The United States of America is just going to curl up in the fetal position and let everything that generations have fought for in millions of cases given their lives to defend, are we going to let the whole place be invaded and destroyed by smoke and mirrors led by a few obvious sedition traitors? Really? No, I don't think we are. I think we're going to move forward. We're going to continue on. We're going to be spreading our word, and we're going to get a more libertarian, conservative values back into America. At least that's what I'm hoping. And for Lucas Ballard, my question is, what will happen now in the United States? God protect us from the swamp that will spread through the country and the world. Now, I don't think Joe Biden's going to be the worst thing that's going to ever happen. We did survive Obama for 8 years, and he was vice president for all 8 years. The one that we have to be worried about is Kamala Harris. That's the one that we have to be worried about. But honestly, I see them as a one term president. I don't think Joe Biden's going to win, especially he's going to have 4 years. Either thing's going to slightly improve or get worse. Get worse. It really depends on COVID and how badly he wants to do that, and some of his policies, especially if they go after the First Amendment, which kind of leads on to my story here. Now, I tried searching for it, and all I found were videos of people posting about it. But they pretty much want the Facebooks, the Amazons, the Twitters to start removing more conservative voices. They want to pretty much moderate conservatism, libertarians out of the mainstream because they're losing popularity. Uh, One of the members mentioned some of these channels have viewerships greater than CNN or daytime CNN, and they see that as a threat because they're the trusted news that everyone could get behind. The same news channel that said it's okay to be violent and protest and burn down cities. Because who says protests have to be peaceful? That's right, the same person. And these are the same news organization that says rioters are just the voice of the unheard. Now, of course, it was because it was their group, it was their side. It was Black Lives Matter and Antifa that were causing a ruckus, and they weren't invading the Capitol or the Capitol or the cathedral of politics. It wasn't that they were attacking. They were attacking cities, which is apparently okay. It's okay to burn Washington D.C. down as long as you leave the Capitol alone. I don't know. It's mixed messages. It's also not okay when the right or conservatives go and protest and get a little out of control. That's a violation. That's something that can't be happening ever again. Only our people could riot. Yeah, that's why I gotta say the CNN, the most untrusted news network in the universe. That's right, in the universe. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there on planet XYZ listening to their crappy version of CNN saying, I cannot believe this. They're crappy. No, CNN is worse than their crappy news. Anyways, I wish I could pull up the video, but I really don't want to waste the brain cells searching for it and listen to their BS. But yeah, they want to remove anything that's not aligned with them, and they want to use the muscle of big tech to get rid of parlors and odysseys and libraries because they value free speech, because only they are the trusted news network. Yeah, that was kind of scary when I heard that. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully it's just empty rhetoric, but I know it's not. I know the Democrats are going to push for 230 reform and weasel their way into just removing conservative voices. And yes, I know there's people on the left that get censored. I know there's people on the left that get removed from these platforms. But the other issue I have is you got celebrities making actual threats towards Donald Trump, and their posts are still up. The left could organize protests and incite actual violence, and they yet stay up. But soon as someone on the conservative or something that makes sense that wants to go to the Capitol and have their voices heard, their incitement of violence, it's a double standard. I mean, you literally got one side burning down buildings. Perfect example is Kenosha. Their side gets burned down, businesses destroy property, and one person with a gun defended himself, and he's a mass shooter and should get the electric chair, which I don't agree with. I mean, it's either you're for the rights or you're against the rights. You can't pick and choose. Um, Here, me personally, I believe in peaceful protest because I think that's the only way to get through. Sure, it's not as sexy or as clickbaity or spectacular, but Martin Luther King Jr. could do it. Sure, it did not happen overnight. It did not happen within a month. It didn't happen within a year. I think it happened within a decade, a little over a decade. That's the type of determination that we need. We need peaceful protests over a long period of time to really drive that home. That's what works. It's been proven to work, and hopefully we can get back to that. And for the people at CNN, you could go suck a bag of you know what and choke on them, as far as I care, because you are more insightful than most people that are getting banned. You're more insightful than Parler will ever be, and you could just suck a bag of you know what. Anyways, that's my thoughts on CNN. Leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. I may read it in the next video if it comes in a timely manner. But most importantly, peacefully protest and have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.